What's up, guys? Just in the shop, going through some chatterbaits and pulling the old trailers off and everything. Figured I'd take a second to talk to you guys about the paddle tail versus the hover shad, previously known as the swimming slug, and the sancho and the V-tail. Different scenarios call for different applications. Bigger profile, right? Give you a little bit bigger profile. Real erratic action on the chatterbait. This is also a very, very good scoping bait for the forward-facing sonar. Just put a there's a couple different ways to run this, but the one that a lot of people are just running is just with a swim bait head. Another way to run it is Nico style, but I'll do another video on that later. You can just put your nail weight in here, put you a small weight in here, and then just feed that thing right down to them. Anyways, back to the trailer. Paddle tail. This is the old reliable. This is the one that everybody's thrown for the past 15 years, 20 years. This bait right here, it does lift a little bit whenever you're running the chatterbait. It'll lift the bait versus the twin tail, which is almost zero drag on that bait, and then absolutely no drag on the bait with the hover shad. Getting to be this time of year in the fall, I'll run this bait a lot more, just because it's a bigger profile, and I can still run it down on those 4 and 6 foot weed lines to where I can keep my bait down low and everything still just do a steady retrieve. If I notice them really keying in on gizzards, I'll start, where is that? I'll start throwing a bigger profile of the V-tail instead of the small one. I'll throw the bigger one and still keep it down. But I tell you what, whenever they eat that bigger bait, it's there's no questioning if you're in the grass or if a bass just bit it. They absolutely smash it, bend that rod over double. Another thing that I've been doing, I don't know, some of you guys may throw that fire crawl, I guess. That fire crawl, I throw that color we've got. Hold on just a second. I believe it's methylate, but I'm not sure. Yeah, methylate. That's in that baby hyper freak. But anyways, I'll throw that just on a small fry, right? Ring fry. I just throw a small ring fry, and basically all that does is just give it some bulk to where it kills that bait and it's not just all over. Because usually you're running this a little bit slower early in the year whenever you're running those rattle traps and whatnot. That right there will give you just a different presentation, especially down there at Rayburn. I mean, I've caught fish down there at Rayburn just throwing this right here, and it's a little secret, little something that other people aren't throwing. Anyways, that's just a ring fry, and basically that just gives you a profile. kind of a little bit of bulk on that bait to where you can put it in that grass and just kind of yo-yo it and stuff on that fire crawl. But anyways, I've got some swim jigs, some deep swim jigs, you know, some 5/8s, that if you're just dobbing, you know, deep grass or whatever, and you just want to throw that Sancho on it, you know, that gives you a real good profile for a big bait, you know, big gizzard. If you're down there, and I'll do this at Texoma, I'll throw a V-tail on there. I usually downsize, but just for recording purposes, I'm gonna do it with the big one, just to give you the, you know, and be careful, because I mean sometimes you'll get into those striper up there too on that bait right there. Just for a size reference, that's the little paddle tail, and that's the profile of the big V tail. But yeah, one good thing, let me touch on this real quick. A lot of people may not know that these baits right here, that right there is the only channel. That thing is probably a quarter, maybe an 1/8 to a 1/4 inch deep into this bait. So all of this bait right here is meat, right? So whenever you're getting bit, you're catching big fish and stuff, this bait right here isn't going to tear up like maybe a fluke, a swimming fluke that's got that real deep channel in it. You know, whenever you catch a fish on this bait right here, I mean, you can pretty much see the hook in there. You know what I mean? There's not very much meat in this bait, and you know, once you catch one, it's pretty much over for that bait. These baits are meant to catch big fish, so I mean they're built that way. They're a lot tougher bait. Let's see. Little light swim jig. This is a 3/8 ounce by Angler Assets. Little swim jig I have him build me. Of course, that right there is the Lake Fork, you know, magic shad, and I mean it's just a go-to bait. You know, I mean this thing it works. So you guys check them out. Go online, check them out, or go by the shop there in Emory and check them out. KC10 is good for a discount. You guys can save a little money that way. There's one on the rod right there that I've been using. Teeth mark on it. But anyways, yeah, you guys got any questions, holler at me. You can direct message me on Instagram, KCT Fishing. I'm gonna just keep on doing what I'm doing, just cleaning up baits. There's some of the other chatter baits that I've been kind of messing with. I don't even know what that is, but the chatterbait may change, but the trailer never does. Always on that Lake Fork magic shad. So magic shad, V-tail, Sancho, hover shad, a lot of good options. You guys check them out. Again, KC10 for discount.